Hi, my name is Chidi, and welcome back to this series on the hierarchy of consciousness. Today, we'll be treating level 3, the empowerer. Like the name implies, an empowerer is somebody who empowers, somebody who loves to give responsibilities and share authorities to execute on that responsibility. So an empowerer is somebody who sees potentials in the people around him and finds means and ways to encourage those potentials to blossom, to grow to the maximum capacity. So an empowerer is somebody who loves to share knowledge, share information, share resources just to help others take a hold of their lives and to run with it. So in other words, we are trying to say that an empowerer is a responder who is trying to make responders of others. He's somebody who has grown through the ranks. He now responds to issues and is going around trying to help every other person around him to be able to take responsibility for their lives and also respond to issue. So a responder goes through this process by trying to support others, by trying to create the enabling environment, by trying to do by sharing information, by sharing resources, sharing leadership, sharing authority, sharing responsibility, sharing everything that will help others be of benefit to themselves and to the general society at large. So let me give an example of somebody whose level of consciousness of the empowerer was able to build and sustain an empire as big as the Mongolian Empire in the 13th and the 14th century. His name, Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan was the emperor of the Mongolian Empire in the 13th and 14th century, and his empire grew as wide as people could almost compare it to the British Empire. What he did that most people did not do was that he was able to empower his generals, and so his generals were in the field. Those in the field could take decisions with little or no consultation to the emperor. So it's obvious that the world needs more people with this level of consciousness, people who will grow and help others to grow. Take for instance, you have families where you have a lot of issues with one spouse being high in responsibility this way and the other one being this low. But in the real sense, you have couples who share responsibilities, who share authorities, who share knowledge, who share everything. Same thing applies to your place of work. You're leading a team. You should also learn to empower your team, share responsibilities to them, give them authority to execute, share information, train what you know, you share with them, so that at the end of the day, they're all at par with you and can make things happen fast and better. So that level of consciousness is the level of consciousness we place at level 3. So this level of consciousness helps. It helps us to take away so much stress from us, helps the empire to grow fast and better, gives you a lot of room to do other things, gives you time to focus on other projects because you know that people around you are all responders. So an empowerer is somebody whose level of consciousness is that of change, is that of walking into a place and creating more responders out of that system, so that at every point in time, people know what they ought to do and they're doing it. And you at the other side, you have a lot of time at your hand to do other things, to grow, to follow other projects, to pursue your hobbies, to do anything you want to do. So the empowerer is somebody who loves to grow others, who loves to create the thriving environment for change to happen. So this is against somebody who just wants to bear the name, maybe, and just does things, controls everything, and people around them are not growing. So the empowerer is what we solicit that every leader should be. It must not necessarily be a leader with title. We're all leaders in our different spheres. So what we encourage you to do is to try to grow others to your level so that the work can come out faster, so that the result can come out better, and at the end of the day, you don't get to be stressed out. You don't get to tie down everything until when you're around, so things can naturally blossom. So let's hear your own view, your own part of the conversation. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, share it, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until we meet again, stay factful, stay blunt.